Morning guys, welcome to a very wet, windy, now autumn since we've had the equinox, autumn Sunday. Sienna is a bit tense this morning. She's seen some balloons and some signs that weren't there when she last hacked out. So she's a bit jumpy this morning. I am sticking to an agenda today of doing my most important jobs and not getting distracted, which I easily do. I have got to hack the horses, which I'm doing right now, which is good. I need to clean my car inside out. It's got an MOT and it needs to be clean, which I hate doing. It's the most awful job, isn't it? It's so boring. And I need to sort of fill fencing out because I think the acorns will start to fall now. But right now, I'm heading towards Dauncey Horse Trials because, you know, why not make Sienna's ride more entertaining for her? Do you think they spotted the show? We are at Dauncey Horse Trials. For anyone that's never been before, the car park and the dressage are on one side of the road, the show jumping cross country are on the other side of the road. Now technically I can pretty much ride straight through the show and right past the show jumping because that's right next to the road. I have done with other horses and they've been absolutely fine. But in the mood Sienna's in today, I'm not convinced it's my greatest plan, so I might just go down to the next gateway. Look at her face. Even Coop's pretty alert, and see what she thinks. Look how gloomy it is today. But yeah, so it is the Horse Events Championship taking place here. And from what I've seen in the pictures, it's quite a tough course. So that'll be fun for everyone competing. It's nice to have a good challenge, isn't it? Do we think we can get closer, guys? Absolutely enthralled, aren't you? One day you can go to a show. Yeah, one day. Probably not one of those shows, though. Not sure I'm ever going to go back to eventing. Oh, I do think the day she goes to a show, she might be a little bit sparky. Poor Sienna found the horse trials too much, far too much. We didn't even get that close in the end, but it blew her brains to smithereens. It's made for a very entertaining ride though. She is settling, bless her. But poor Coop, as you can see, has been bitten half to death by Sienna, who's been stressed out. Stop biting. When she's stressed, she takes it out on him. It's bizarre. Happy Monday, guys. It couldn't be a more grim day if it tried. I'm slightly worried the roads are going to be flooded because it's been raining persistently for the last few hours and it's quite heavy. The last time it rained like this, it took me 2 hours to get home because every route was flooded. Grim. Wow, this rain doesn't want to give up. My goodness, it's persistent for sure. It has been raining heavily, I don't know, for 4 or 5 hours now, and it is not giving up. It is wet, isn't it, Coco? Though there is something nice about being in the woods when it's raining, because you get a bit of protection, don't you? And the sound, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I like it. Me and Coco have gone off on a little adventure down to the lake, which actually we haven't been down to all summer. You can't really go anywhere when you get down here. You can just look, but it is blinking beautiful. And look at that. How stunning is it? I mean, could there be anything more beautiful? It's like something out of a film, isn't it? I mean, it would have helped if Coco was clean, but absolutely stunning. I refuse to get out. I'm not getting out. I'm going to stay in this car, probably scroll aimlessly, and I'm not getting out in that. Feels like endless spending at the moment, but these are a necessary purchase. Look at what's just arrived. Some new riding boots. Lovely suede bit down the inside leg. They're just a really tough, good old waterproof boot, aren't they? So hopefully they will see me through the winter. I think these set me back about £200, which is pretty good going because I think they retail around 320. So not a bad deal. Even though the purse is obviously feeling somewhat lighter. Quite excited being that the weather has been so appalling today. I'm thinking these boots might have to come out sooner rather than later. Did want to find some flood water. That water looks quite dirty. I think we're going to have to wash some legs off when we get back. Do you reckon, Sienna? Come on, Sienna, it's not that bad. Well, yesterday's rain, meaning that the river is very high. Such a beautiful spot here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Morning, guys. It's not raining. What a treat. That rained from about 4 in the morning yesterday till 8 at night. All day. It's ridiculous. The ground is now very wet and it really won't not recover, but it's going to be, that's it now. I always think once the ground's had that sort of deluge of rain, I know it's cows. Bee's like, oh my god, look at the cows. Once it's had that kind of deluge of rain, it's kind of it then, isn't it? It makes it pretty soggy, pretty muddy, and it's kind of downhill from then on. And I think there's more rain in the weather forecast for this week. So yeah, here goes to brushing mud off again and all that. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit flat this morning because I'm like, oh, I feel like we had a rubbish September personally. I don't think it's very good. We needed a good September and October to make it through winter, and we didn't get it. So come on, October, behave yourself. Having checked the long weather forecast, it doesn't look like it's particularly special October. So just grin our teeth. just grin and bear it. We just got to grin and bear it, haven't we? And keep going. Anyway, I'm out on Little B this morning. I've just checked my calendar to work out how many days it is to the shortest day of the year, because that's like my next target. I've got to get over that day. It's at 12 and a half weeks, which isn't too bad. I know the clocks go back before then and it's going to get obviously a lot darker, but 12 and a half weeks and then it's back on the up again. So I think we can survive that, guys. We can survive it. I'm trying to think of all the positives to get me through the next few months. But yeah, nice weather, sunshine, blue skies. That will get me through the next few months. Honestly, that mare, she knows we've had all that rain and she thought the field is now perfect for partying on. The amount of skid marks and potholes and bits of turf that she sent flying. Naughty, really naughty. Not really done anything like that all summer, other than galloping up from the bottom of the field when it's time to come in. That's the only real messing around she's done. And she waits until the ground's soft. Hopefully she'll be all right, because she really was turning herself inside out. But anyway, I've come on to finish the vlog there, really. It's quite a bitty vlog. Not really sure there was anything majorly interesting in it, but I just brought you along for the last few days, as you could see. What are you looking at? Big Will's here, who's looking like a right scruff bag, is convinced something is behind it. But there's the cows are making a lot of noise down there, and I think it's just making her a bit unsettled. So I'm going to put my phone away and have both hands on the reins. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you again soon. And oh, don't forget, please keep checking my Historical Horses channel. I'm hoping by the time this vlog goes out, I should have put another one up. Hoping. Haven't filmed it yet, but have done all the research on it and got most of the pictures. So fingers crossed I'll have actually done it by the time you've seen this one.